Coming to you live from the Alamo City itself, San Antonio, Texas. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday and happy first day of summer. Although in here in San Antonio, it's been summer for a while. I mean, it was even more summer on Wednesday when we reached the balmy temperature of 101 degrees Fahrenheit. It felt like 111 today. It's not a whole lot better, but it's not as oppressively hot, let's say. So welcome everybody. As you know, I'm here as part of the San Antonio rally. A bunch of very cool people have arrived here, and we've been sharing. Oh, we have you guys started without me, so we've only pretty much known each other for 24 hours, but very cool people. Back there, as you can see, we have Paul and Tina, organizers of this marvelous event, and they have no idea that I'm broadcasting live here. Hey, you're on TV.
Yeah, we're bringing you something.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello, Christy Jacobs. Hello, all Pelican Head, CLT.
I see you've got two over here. We're going to bring you another one.
All right. Oh, it's going to be a good night.
Let the IPA flow.
All right, let me tell you, we have here from New England, Nebulous 2, courtesy of Robert Polk from Virginia. And we have some Hapadillo. I think it was Greg and Linda who brought this one. And now courtesy of Paul and Tina, we have, what is this? Slippery Rock IPA, and this is from Busted Sandal Brewing Company from San Antonio. So we have 3 beers. We're gonna do a beer tasting today, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's pretty hot out here. We might move elsewhere as the live stream progresses here. Let me read some of the comments here while we're at it. And we have a bunch of comments already. Lucky Dog, hello there. CLT, I saw CLT earlier. Hi. Yeah, we're having a great time. I'll tell you all about it in a few minutes. Flat Earth Vegans, hello there. It's hot in San Antonio. And
Yeah, that's part.
and I already mentioned the 3 beers. And as you all know, I'm going to change my travel plans. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to change the travel plans. I don't think I'm no longer going to go to Big Bend, because it is going to be 106 degrees in Big Bend National Park. And they have no hookups, so I don't know if I want to do that boondocking, but I'm going to go somewhere else in that vicinity. I'll go north into higher altitude, driving to the west while watching your live stream. Well, as soon as you are not watching and driving, be careful out there. And from Park Oxnard, California, Oxnard, good town, and RV Deb's journey from Knox City, Texas. You know, I might just make a turn north and visit you. Who knows? I haven't really made any plans. Hi, RV Debs. Hi, Sharon Ortiz. Hi, Christopher Olson from Sweden, and Camille Gamer, and Michael Young, and Kane Photography, and Hello there, Robert. We are camping in the mountains this weekend. It's still cold here where we're at. Where are you? I'm gonna go that way. Scott Horn, hello there from Greenwood, South Carolina. Happy Friday, fellow Pelican Heads. The meetup is going great. It's a meetup on steroids, and we're calling it a rally. And today, actually, we mastered the public transit system here in. By the way, can you see me well? I look like a little backlit. But you know, I have to be be below my awning, otherwise I'll cook alive out here. And Richard Ramirez, hello Camille, hello Jan de Jonge from the Netherlands. All right, James Ewing, Lucky Dog. All right, thank you everybody for being here. This is try to stay cool. Well, I'm gonna stay cool by drinking and. Bringing a Nebulous 2, which is actually getting warm rather quickly. Courtesy of my friend here, Robert. You want half?
After this water, how's that?
All right.
Gotta rehydrate myself.
So this is a Nebulous, and it's one of those kind of nebulous IPAs. You know, it's not a clear liquid. And I like this. I like this type of IPAs that are like that. Yeah, this is what I needed with this heat, let me tell you. Okay. Looking forward to seeing the Texas videos. Yeah, me too. I look forward to editing them. It's gonna take me a while, of course. Paula Malone, George. Oh, here we have this traveler, our mighty moderator with the blue range, 3D printed by Lucky Dog, by the way. John P. Sedona. I might even go up to Sedona. I know. I'm 99% sure I'm not gonna go to Big Bend. Although it will be a good chance to test my generator, 24/7, pretty much. Okay, let me see. Having comfortable 83 degrees here in Benson. 83. I would welcome 83 degrees right now. Welcome up to Canada, nice and cool. All right, I'm watching to the west also. And how behind am I on these messages here? Okay, the last message is from only 3 minutes behind. Okay. I'm just gonna ST, wish you could join you, buddy. Well, next time when we do the Miami rally, maybe we can organize a Miami rally, maybe in the late fall. That would be cool. We could stay at Larry and Penny Thompson or one of those places. Aileen Casada, hey Robert, we are on the road right now, heading to Texas from Miami. Would love to meet you. Well, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or whatever when you are in the Central Texas area, and if I'm still around, we can do it. Oh, by the way, before I forget, tomorrow, Saturday, 8 p.m. Central here in San Antonio, we're gonna have the meetup as part of the rally, but not just the rally. Everybody else who wants to join at 8 p.m. at the Blue Star Brewing Company, which is part of that Blue Star Arts complex. Look it up on Google. They have the address. It's Alamo Street something or another. Blue Star Brewery, 8 p.m. tomorrow, and that's gonna be the public meetup. We have someone from New Orleans, and let me go real quick here through the questions, and if you have any questions, by the way, I might move around. I really hope the signal is good. 209 watching, 23 likes. Happy Friday. Cheers from Monrovia, California. California. Nice to see you. Thanks for your work. You're very welcome. And California awaits in about 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. We have free full hookups right behind my RV. Where is RV Deb's Journey? Free full hookups. Yeah, we're gonna need full hookups with this heat. So very tempting. Very tempting. I gotta pass by Abilene anyway. So if you need anything from the Walmart, and then I'll go up to Knox City. Tempting. And then we could take I-40 west. I've already been to Amarillo, but we'll see, because I also wanted to go to Carlsbad Caverns and Roswell, New Mexico, and I have to check my travel plan. But it will be great. It will be great to visit. Southeast Wisconsin, only 69 degrees. What are we doing in Texas anyway? Let's go to Wisconsin. Hello from New Hampshire, San Bernardino. IPA, baby. Yes, IPA. And I should put these other 2 IPAs in the fridge because they're getting warm. You want to entertain while I go? No, just kidding. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, this one fell down. Today is sort of kind of coming to you before a live audience here from San Antonio. And I think the other attendees, they're afraid of the heat. They're recovering, yeah. But today we took the bus. By the way, we visited all the missions and we took the public transit, and it's pretty efficient. I mean, the bus comes every 20 minutes or so, and very nice history out there. Especially which one? The San Jose was the The larger one.
That was the biggest.
The biggest. San Jose Mission, beautiful church, and very nice. And there's Paul back
They said
there.
the natives were afraid of the heat. Who's afraid of the heat?
You are, apparently. Everybody's afraid of the heat, you know. But I'm used to. I guess I'm used to it by now. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the messages here real quick, and if I ignore you, forgive me and write your message again. Okay, we have someone from Slovakia, and enjoy San Antonio. Is a great place to be, especially the river walk. Yeah, we just came from there. I was at Fort Sam Houston Army Post years ago. Very cool. Okay, I'm just gonna reset. Hey Robert, I got the Osmo action camera, loving it. Yeah, I got the GoPro. It's in there, the GoPro 7. It's been working rather well actually. I still can't get it to stay on the roof of Minitini for more than an hour. For some reason, it doesn't like being charged and the filming at the same time. But I'll figure it out. It took me months to figure out the old GoPro, so it'll take me less. Let me. He's not only afraid of the heat, but also afraid of the camera.
Talking about you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm talking about Paul. Let me get a little bit more IPA because it's getting warm.
We love you, Robert.
Really looking forward to tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of wine and cheese here at the campground. I'm really looking forward to that. And yes, more IPA too.
More cool.
Yeah, we're jumping in the pool right after the live stream, by the way. And I'm really behind now on the messages, so I'm gonna read a couple and then I'm gonna reset the chat. And I'm sorry if I didn't read yours. Bell Andy, hi Robert, we're supposed to be there this weekend, but something came up. Hope you're having a great time. Yes, we're having a good time, and we'll meet up some other time. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna be pretty much posting almost daily where I am in real time. So that's a great way to know where I am, and if we can do an impromptu meetup. I know almost for sure we're gonna have a meetup in Northern California at Lagunitas Brewing Company. There he is.
He's upset.
In Petaluma, California. I haven't entirely confirmed yet, but that one is happening sometime in mid-July. I have to make sure, but stay tuned for that one, Northern California. ¿Qué pasa, Roberto? Missed you last week. Yeah, last week I couldn't. I was I in Austin last weekend? Yeah, we were touring Austin, and I really didn't have a good connection, or yeah, the circumstances weren't appropriate. Let's just put it that way. Hi, Robert, Carol from Long Island, New York. Would you rather Destin Beach or Key West? No, Destin. 100%. Key West doesn't have any good beaches. I mean, Key West has good snorkeling, other stuff, but it's not famous for its beaches. Diva Bresciani, are you Cuban? Yes, I was born in Cuba many years ago. Watching from Dallas, Texas. I'm not gonna hit Dallas this trip, but Dallas is on the list definitely. Okay, I'm gonna reset the chat, and if I ignored you, I apologize right again. I'm gonna start by Mario Botello. Hi Robert from Portugal. Finally, I made it to the live chat. I used to see it after the fact. Hope you're fine. Take care. Thank you so much. And Mario Botello from Portugal, where it is midnight. Right? It would be midnight. It's 6 hours from Eastern time. So yeah, cool. But it is Friday night, so it doesn't matter that it is midnight. Drink a cold one from me from Sonny Camille, Odalis Hoffman. Hi from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Very cool RV park, Stone Mountain. Hi, Al from New York, but on vacation in Massanutten. Does anybody know Massanutten? For a second, I thought he said Massachusetts. It could be the autocorrect. Huh? Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. How are you doing? Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. Happy Friday. Tell us how the trip is going so far. it's been going great. Unfortunately, Ely had to fly back a couple of days ago, but now we're doing the rally here in San Antonio, and it's been great so far. We had a great time last night. We had barbecue and we chatted until they kicked us out of the room, basically. And tonight we're gonna have another activity, and tomorrow we're gonna be touring the city. Pretty much all day,
You have a tower.
all afternoon. They have that big tower here, the Tower of the Americas. By the way, all day I've been calling it the Pan American Tower, so I'm gonna have to correct my video now every time I say it. First I called it the Inter-American Tower for some reason, and then I called it the Pan American Tower. Anyways, Eva Sierra from Killeen, Miguel Garate hello from Miami, my Miami people. And Jamie and Tony, hello there. Get Lost RVing from North Georgia. We love ya. Yeah, North Georgia, one of my favorite parts of the country, by the way. And maybe I'll spend a couple of days in northern Georgia on my way back to Miami. If I decide to take the Appalachian, it depends who you ask, which way, Pure Crew in Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, it's midnight here, okay. And Dustin, hey Robert, can you tell us if travel life for you still feels like travel vacation or starting to feel more like an actual job? It's both, really. And the way I think about my job, it's not really a job. It is what I do. It is what I do, and it's that nice breeze. We're sweating here, and
West Texas, Key West.
Texas Key West.
Yeah, West Texas, Key West.
Oh wait, where's the Key West? From Utah, 65 degrees here in Provo. Let's go to Utah.
We're on our way.
We can make it there like in 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Or so.
We'll just have a caravan right on up there.
Hey, let's unhitch. We'll make it by tomorrow afternoon. All right, nah, just kidding. But I might be going to. Well, I want to go to the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, and I think to go to the North Rim, I'm gonna have to be hugging the Arizona-Utah state line. So I might enter Utah, but not quite Provo, but yeah. And my eyesight it's the glare here, I sing your song all the time. Traveling to the West is my favorite. Driving to the West into the sunset. That's what I'll be doing next week. And this is more fun than Menudo. If you say so, I mean, I'm happy to entertain, man. Andy Gonzalez from Louisville, Kentucky. And at some point I have to make it back and say hi to my cousin Juan, who lives there. And you as well. How long is the new video tomorrow? Not tomorrow, it's coming out on Sunday, and it's, if I recall correctly, it's about 43 minutes. And you're gonna see my life in peril as I'm not gonna give it away. You have to watch on Sunday. But it's gonna be a good one, I guarantee it. If you were to pick a place, this is from Polly P. If you were to pick a place to live on the coast between Mississippi or Alabama, which would it be? Because the affordability and warmth. I don't know the affordability because I don't really know exactly. Well, in Mississippi you have the gambling, but in Alabama you're close to Florida and you can go to Florabama whenever you want. So I'm gonna say Alabama just for the heck of it, because I'm not really into gambling all that much. But and I do believe the Alabama beaches might be a little better, but don't quote me on that because I haven't really gone into the water in either one. But since it is closer to Destin, I imagine it might be better. Greetings from Kendall. Remember the Alamo? I just saw it like an hour ago. It's kind of small. I mean, Texas people don't hate me, but no, it's the Alamo is great. We were there. We went to that hotel. What's it called? The one hotel next to the Mangrove Hotel. Very historic, very cool. It's been in business for like 160 years. Jasper, Georgia. Hello there. You should go see it. Historic Fort Davis, home of the Buffalo Soldiers. It's near you. Fort Davis, do you guys know where that is?
No, but we got GPS.
We might do that on the way out of here. Hello from California. If I was doing this in my computer, I could be doing research at the same time that I'm doing the video. But I'm doing this on my phone because, to be honest about it, when I'm on the road, it's generally more reliable, the connection, when I'm using my phone. Even though I have that new Togo device in the RV, which by the way is working great. If you all want to review, I'm gonna do a review at some point, a full review. And by the way, not a sponsorship. I paid for it myself. So. But so far, it's been a very good product. It's almost like being at home in that sense. If you know what I mean, if you've been on the road and sometimes you struggle with internet connection or limited bandwidth or what have you. Get lost RVing, maybe we'll see you on the road. It will be great. Yeah, definitely. And Amir, when my eyesight is not very great today. Robert, when are you coming back to Lexington, Massachusetts? Lexington, Massachusetts. September it's probable. It's probable at some point because I'm going to the Hershey RV show in Pennsylvania, which starts on September the 11th, and then I'll probably do a quick swing by Vermont and New Hampshire, and then on my way down. Yeah, it's in the neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood. But I don't really have a set plan yet, but yeah, I would love to visit for sure. We're at 1,000 Trails in Orlando, 98 degrees here, and that's unusual for Florida. Doesn't really get close to the triple digits in Florida. I mean, it's usually 95, 96. It feels like 100 and some, but it doesn't get to 98 or 99 that often. And Jasper, Alabama, 108 heat index, which is probably the same we have here right now.
Come on, sit down.
And we have a live audience here, by the way.
Hi.
Everybody say hello.
Hi.
Some of us are afraid of
For the second time before a live audience here in the live feed. The last time we did a live audience was in Quartzsite, Arizona. Apache Junction, Arizona, beautiful place. Yes, I agree. Greetings. Can't wait to get your CDs. Should be any day. Love your music. If you ordered within the last week, I shipped some of them on Wednesday. The last batch shipped on Wednesday, so you should be getting them soon. Christopher Olson, I hope for rain on Sunday so I can watch the video then. Rain. Oh, why rain? Because if it doesn't rain, well, I guess you'll be out and about. Hello, St. Louis, and that's Bill P. Winnie's Walk, welcome to Texas summer. Love your videos. Watching from Dallas. All right, Dallas in the house. Hi, when is the next big meetup? I'm thinking Northern California is going to be the next big one. We might do one in Southern California, but I haven't organized any of that yet. I'm not going to hit any big cities before then. I might go to Las Vegas, but I'm probably gonna spend most of my time in Mount Charleston. To be honest, actually, maybe if I make this higher, we will get a better image here. I don't know. Maybe better for me actually to read. Antelope, California. Any plans of traveling outside America? Yeah, well, definitely Mexico and Canada soon, and I'm thinking Europe 2021 if all goes well. But yeah, definitely. Eventually, I want to travel most of the continents, if not all of them. I'll be honest about it. Some places in Asia and Africa are going to be a little out of my comfort zone, but I want to visit them anyway because you know it's the world is a huge place, and there's something beautiful and interesting to see everywhere besides the people. You know, that also great. Every country that I visited. The people have been great. Top 10 national parks. I don't know if I have visited enough national parks to have a top 10 right now. I'll give you my top 2 or 3 is Grand Canyon, Zion, Death Valley. And let's give the Smoky Mountains as an honorable mention, so we have something on the east side too.
Missions is a national park too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Which
some,
one?
Some missions. We did the missions.
The
today.
missions. I don't know if top 10, but it's top 20 perhaps.
You've
Yeah.
only seen 10, it's in your top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's also the Everglades, but I tend to overlook the Everglades. It's right next door to where I live. So, Robert, welcome to San Antonio. Sorry can't be there, but I was able to stay up late enough at the U.S. Embassy in Iraq to watch the live stream. Hope you enjoy, my friend. Oh, thank you for being here all the way from Iraq. The internet is an amazing thing. We can broadcast worldwide,
Here comes Richard
and people can watch everywhere.
Here comes Richard Rios and his significant other.
Here they come. Heading to Key West in September. Where is the best mojito? Oh, the best mojito in Key West is not El Mesón de Pepe, believe it or not. The best one I've had is at this little bar called Pepe's. It's kind of across the street from the big parking lot where you would park if you were to take the catamaran cruise.
Right across from the aquarium.
Right across from the aquarium, yes. That to me, I mean, it's the tastiest mojito in. No, that's El Mesón de Pepe.
Son de Pepe.
No, this-
Son de Pepe is down on where.
It's by Marley Square. By Marley Square.
And you're talking about the one across from where they sail the sailboats out.
Yeah,
It's across from the aquarium.
Okay, it is. Well, it is across from the big parking lot. Yeah, the aquarium. It's called Pepe's Cafe or something like that. Dusting in St. Louis, nearing 80K subs. I follow since you were about 30. And here we have Mr. Rios from Miami, Florida, of all places. What are the chances? Two people from Miami here.
And one from La República de Hialeah.
I'm telling you.
Aguafango Factoría.
I think you just put
Oh, brother. Amaranto Cabrera. All right, Amaranto, how are you doing? Also from Miami. How's the trip going so far? The trip is going great. I mean, we are kind of halfway across the country here in San Antonio, having a great time. So with a great group of people here at the San Antonio rally, many months in the making, and we finally made it here, which is really great. Are you going to Mount Rushmore for the 4th of July? Not quite for the 4th of July, but I'm gonna make it there at some point in late August or mid-August. Yeah, it's in the plan. But no. This traveler, Patty Coda, no, he's not talking to me, he's talking to Patty Coda.
No, that's how
Zero.
what they're saying.
You're right around the corner from me. I am? Where are you? Zero.
See that, mine's screwed up.
Buckaroo.
Conning
Conning Watkins Glen State Park in New York in August.
Ways on live.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. What cell phone carrier do you have? Right now I have AT&T and it seems to be working great. By the way, 305 consecutive views. I think that's the most we've had on a live stream. So thank you. Sharon Preston, whom I met in Quartzsite this past winter. If you want a good breakfast while you're in San Antonio, go to Lulu's for the 3-pound cinnamon roll. Lulu's. It sounds very tempting. Maybe we'll go Sunday.
where?
Lulu's.
Here?
They are here, yeah.
We got to sit another night. Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
terrible?
well, this isn't gonna be this is gonna turn into a tour. A tour to Robert.
Yeah. Search Lulu's. Write it down. Robert, it's 62 degrees. Yeah, you guys show off. You guys in colder places. We are here melting in the shade. And today's nothing like Wednesday. Wednesday here in the shade, it was like when you open the oven when it's at 450 degrees, and you open that oven in front of your face. That's what it felt like out here.
Yeah.
And these two are afraid of the heat. You know, they're going back to they're going back to their air conditioned RV.
Chicken. Tell them how's the Palmetto Parkway? Is it bumper to bumper 826?
At this time, 6 p.m. Miami, I betcha.
Okay.
And I hope I don't kill the stream here. Santa Barbara, California, 5:18 was the last chat. We are like 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes behind Patty Coda from Orlando, Ellen Wilson from Idaho, Steve Northwood from Georgia Airstream Park. Hello, live audience. Live audience. Somebody says hello.
Hello, live audience.
And
Yeah, we're dead right here.
Tech LMS. Hello, Robert. Just purchased your traveling music. Do you all voices like the backup singers? Yeah, I do all the voices. And do you have a synthesizer to create all the instrumentation? I do all the instruments except for the trumpet. You know, that's my friend Chuchi. We say is a great horn player. He plays trumpet, trombone, flugelhorn, whatever you throw in his mouth, he can pretty much blow one, and it sounds. It's great. And hello, Pink Martini. Hello, Luis Rivera from Connecticut. And happy Friday. Happy Friday, Tori Polk. Tori Polk.
Vicky, that's Vicky.
We know it, Tori. Happy Friday, Robert from Vicky in Leesburg, Virginia. You've been walking in the heat with my other half. Next rally, I have to. You would have to. There. So yeah, definitely you gotta come for the next rally. And Jenny Island chick, message retracted. Hi from Lucy and Amelia. Hello there in the. When is the Hershey show? I think it starts on September 11th.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten a confirmation from them yet. But oh, flies! You know, we have some like drunken flies here. They like the beer. This is a nice big bottle. I mean, can. Nebulous 2 from New
You
England.
want some ice for your beer, Robert?
Hmm?
You want some ice for your beer?
Yeah, it's getting warm.
I'll get you the ice.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, this is good. Hello from Northern California. Look out for a Northern California meetup sometime in, I think it's around the 20, I want to say 22nd, July 22nd, 24th, around that time. William Irizarry, hi Robert, why don't you put together a caravan with a bunch of us Pelican heads? Yeah, we have to do that. If not for Alaska, at least we can do a, well, I'm gonna have to talk to Paul and Tina because they're the organizers here, but we can do a caravan maybe, like, we were talking about it the other night, like do something like all around Florida. We can start somewhere around Daytona or St. Augustine and maybe go down the East Coast and return the West Coast, and maybe from Tampa we can take I-4. If we have to take I-4, we'll take I-4. I'd rather not.
Events for the coast.
Have you seen Bigfoot? No, I haven't seen Bigfoot yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm going into the Redwood Forest. And I'm gonna have to protect my beer here from the flies. All of a sudden, all the flies showed up. They think this is a fly bar or something.
It's a fly in, not a fly by.
It's a fly in. Yeah, there you go. And Paul Fossey. Do you know some guy called Paul Fossey?
Yeah, that'd be, yeah, me.
He says, sitting here with Robert and Robert.
Robert.
The double
Robert,
bobs.
Robert.
There you go. Hi Robert, greetings from the Bahamas. Looking great, traveling agrees with you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Death Valley is gorgeous. Yeah, I agree. Bonjour, Robert. Oui. Parlez-vous français? Remember the Alamo. Wish, give a thumbs up, comments, like. Thank you. Redwood MP. Hello from. Eileen Wilson, thank you so much for that super chat. Where in Idaho will you be and when? I don't know exactly. I know when. It's going to be very early August. And I don't know exactly where I'm going to be. I think I have it written down on my map. Is the Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho, or is that the Sawtooth Mountains? That's where I think I'm doing like one of these through the state, if I recall correctly.
Are we the encyclopedia?
Let me trust myself.
Oh.
You usually
He's looking over at us like.
You've got Google, you know, you've got Google.
You're looking at us like, are we going along?
Are we going long?
Yeah, are we going along? We're ready.
Eliana,
This is good. 316 views right now. Thank you so much. That's it. That's the most we've had. We usually hover at 240. I guess the fact that we're live on location, it does. Or the fact that last week I didn't do a live stream. Mel Hart, where is the next stop after Texas on your road trip now? Well, that's still somewhere. I was gonna do Big Bend National Park, but it's 106 degrees out there in the afternoon, so I'm gonna save that for next winter, I think.
You're working on 80,000.
So
79058.
so I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm just gonna make a beeline for New Mexico. I wanna see Roswell, New Mexico, and the very large array, you know, where they have all the radio telescopes. And then I'm making a beeline for the high desert to spend a couple of days below 80 degrees. So we'll see. First day of summer and longest day of the year. Yeah, it's light here until like 9:20 p.m. It's like crazy. Me and my friends will do a road trip. Where would you suggest? I mean, you have to narrow it down to at least a part of the country because there's so much to see everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna reset the chat here because I'm really behind. We just left San Antonio this morning. Boy, it was hot and muggy. Felt like Miami. I think it felt hotter than Miami, to be honest about it. Heading towards Caverns of Sonora. We are also from Florida, Tampa. Caverns of Sonora. Is it cool out there? Let me know, because if it is cool, I'm heading that way. CLT, Culture, Lifestyle, Travel. How you doing? That's our friend Alex Cruz. And Paul is looking for an RV for you. He told me. He told me he's looking for an RV for you. And then he's going to look for mine. Wish I was there. Yeah, I wish you were here too, man. That would have been a lot of fun. Next. And hi, Alex CLT. Congrats on hitting 1,000. You hit 1,000 subs. Well, congrats. It's 105 Fahrenheit here in Miami. No, it probably feels like 105, but it usually doesn't get that hot. I mean, anything could be possible, right, with global warming and all that stuff, but no. Master Vegas, make sure you check out the basement in the Alamo, but you have to ask for a special tour. Yeah, they won't even let you take pictures at the regular Alamo, but we might go tomorrow. We might go in tomorrow into the Alamo. Today we didn't. Texas is very RV friendly. Yes, as you're driving on I-10, there's like an RV park everywhere, and all the rest areas you can stay overnight, as far as I know. And a lot of them have dump stations. I mean, it's very nice. Mel Hart, hello from Germany. Deutschland in the house, and hello from Norway. Oh wow, we have a lot of people from Europe today, and we were just talking about Norway because of one of our attendees. He's of Norwegian descent. And we were talking about the fjords and Bergen and since I was in Norway about this time last year. Yeah, well, a little earlier perhaps. It was early June of last year. The life and sad ending. And I'm sorry I'm so behind. Thank you so much for that super chat. Have a meetup when near Hershey, please. Oh, definitely. We're gonna have a meetup in Hershey, Pennsylvania, most likely at the Troig's Brewery. So mark your calendars somewhere between September 11 and September 15, around there. Pencil it in your calendar. We're gonna have the meetup at that Troig's Brewing Company for sure. And the Lost and Confused, hello from Pennsylvania. I'm gonna reset the chat here, guys. I'm sorry if I missed. Well, actually, I have a super chat. Adam, thank you so much for that super chat. Fly, Pelican, fly, Adam says. And I apologize. Let me see if I missed any. Oh, this traveler here, this is Traveling Robert. That sounds like a cool idea. I might be able to swing that, or at least portions of that. You mean the Florida caravan? Yes, definitely. And if you don't have an RV, well, we can join in a van. It's a caravan. That's why it's called the caravan, right? I don't know. We could figure it out. Hi. From Aguasmansas, California. Love all you. Thank you so much, Irma. And Gerald heard that. We had a group of us traveling together to watch each other's back. But yeah, that's what I would like to do perhaps for parts of the trip to Alaska, because some of it is very, very isolated. But we'll see. We'll see. Any plans to visit Mount St. Helens? Time permitting? Yes. Yes, I would love to visit Mount St. Helens. Oh, nothing like lukewarm beer. It gets warm really quick here. CLT, looks like you're having a good time. Let's see the drinks pan around. Oh yeah, we're gonna have like wine and cheese and beer in a couple of
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time the sun starts coming down, which is. And I was gonna do the live stream from indoors, but you know what? We're here and it is hot, but it's as long as we got the beer flowing, we should be good. Glad to see you're doing well. Thank you, peacemakers. Sander, greetings from Holland. All right, Holland in the house. States to do an entire road trip. I'm not sure I cut the beginning of that message. So if you want to write it again, you should do one on how to find the BLM camping is easier. Well, I have one way to find BLM camp. First of all, they show up in the All Stays app. It's like a half moon green icon kind of thing. It's a different icon from the icon of the campgrounds. Then I use freecampsites.net. And in that one, it has a pretty comprehensive list of the BLM lands, and that's pretty much it. So whenever I'm in New Mexico, Arizona, or out west, California has a bunch of BLM land as well, and there's another state, probably Utah. Howdy from San Antonio, Robert. Oh, Beyond the River Walk San Antonio podcast. All right. It's great to see you are here in Alamo City. Hope to see you tomorrow night at Blue Star. Definitely, Kevin. I'm really looking forward to finally meet you and tell us what's beyond the river walk. Beer Brit style. Is that like lukewarm? Hey Robert, what are you drinking tonight? Well, it's somewhere out there. Yeah, the wind blew it. It's a nebulous IPA from New England, from Virginia, from Lowdown Brewing Company in Leesburg, Virginia, courtesy of Robert here. Have you tried some Alamo IPA? No, I haven't tried any Alamo IPA.
It's in the cooler.
It's in the cooler. Oh, I'm gonna try some, and if you tune in next Friday, I'll give you a review and tell you all about it. Expedition Overlanding Nomadic Adventures going to Alaska. Repeat your plans for those who arrived late. Alaska 2020, not this year. It's too late in the season to actually start going to Alaska right now. But next year, that is the plan. But it's the plan. I really hope it materializes, because Alaska is one of my favorite states for sure. There's nothing like it in the lower 48 when it comes to like mountains and natural beauty, and especially if you're there this time of the year, like today in Fairbanks, Alaska, it doesn't get dark. They have the Midnight Sun Festival. Although the sun technically sets at around 12:30 p.m., it comes right back up at around 1:15 in the morning. So it never gets dark. CLT, salute to you and your fellow Pelican Head. Salute to you and Andrea and the rest of the family. RG, what is BLM? It stands for Bureau of Land Management, and it is public land basically. And in most of them, you are allowed to stay up to 14 days for free. You get a permit, you stay for 14 days, and then you have to move to another BLM if you want to continue boondocking. And the main rule is, trash in, trash out. You leave it as exactly as you found it. You don't leave anything behind. There's no garbage facilities or anything like that. Leave it cleaner than you found it, basically. And that's really the only rule, and that's what it stands for. States that deserve an entire road trip for. All of them, really, but
California for sure.
well, California. There's a lot of beauty in California, and I mean Florida, of course, is my home state, and but all of them really, every state really. I mean, you could probably do Rhode Island in 2 or 3 days, but every other state is like there's a lot to see, for sure. Meetup in Portland, Maine. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Portland, Maine. I would love to go to the northeasternmost point of the country. But I don't know if this trip I'm gonna spend a lot of time in Maine. We'll see. We'll see. That part of the trip is still very, very much written in pencil, and you know, we're 3 months away from that, or at least 2.5. What are we drinking today? Yes, that's one last time. This is what we're drinking today. All right, Beyond the Riverwalk. Okay. Did you board up your house for a hurricane season before you left? You know, I've never really boarded up my house for a hurricane season, which is probably irresponsible of us, but I mean, if we get hit with an Andrew in my neighborhood, yeah, I will be sorry about it, but we've been lucky.
She's there.
Cheers from Marathon in the Florida Keys. Cheers from Marathon, one of my favorite keys. Actually, my favorite part of the Keys is from Marathon to Key West, those lower keys. And then my favorite part of the road trip too, because you are more time on causeways than on keys. Miss Arizona. Gwen Paxton, hi Robert from North Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. All right. I've been watching all your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here from the United Kingdom, where it is, well, you're in GMT. You're 1 hour earlier than the rest of Western Europe, so you are probably at 11:41, or would it be 23:41 hours? Hey, John Chucker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Hello there. Pink Martini. What location is Saturday? SAT is Robert at. We want to go. Well, the meetup is at 8 p.m. at the Blue Star Brewing Company, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there drinking IPAs or whatever you like. Or if you don't drink, we'll find something to drink. Don't worry about it. Denver, Colorado is so good. It's good to yeah, Denver, Colorado is a beautiful city. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna reset the chat because I'm really behind here. And I hope I didn't miss any super chats. From TOW, which state have you been that is the most scenic diversity? I would have to say Arizona, because you have forest, you have desert, you have like high desert, you have mountains, snow-capped peaks, you have the Grand Canyon, for crying out loud. So of the states that I've been to, tomorrow I might go to Montana. I say, no, it is Montana. But for now, it's Arizona. As far as diversity, although California is right there as far as diversity as well. This traveler, well, you have a great fun time at the Rally Keep or Florida traveling, Robert. Cool. Are you living this traveler? Some Texas beer, yes. In Missouri here, Eastern Ozarks. Hello there. Oh, time to walk the doggies. Have happy Pelican Friday, this traveler. And Richard Ramirez, hey, hello Robert and your friends, traveling Pelican heads. Hello Nico from Sebastian, Florida, and Rick Klein, awesome videos from Palm Bay, Florida. New video this week, yeah, new video this week. I'm having, by the way, I know a lot of people were disappointed last week because it was a compilation video and not something brand new. But to be honest, I didn't have time to finish Zion, and I had to edit that longer version for Amazon anyway. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna. It's better than just having nothing. So, but this Sunday, Zion National Park at 7 a.m. Eastern, which is what 1 p.m. Europe, and. You do the math for the rest of the. You know, I'm always afraid when it's windy and that awning starts flapping. You know, but yeah, Zion National Park, and it's gonna be a great hike. It's gonna be a great video. It's one of my favorites so far. Do you agree that the National Park Service is better than the U.S. Forest Service? I don't know, man. Like Camo Dave would say. I think that the National Park Service has more resources and it's generally more iconic places. The Forest Service, I guess you are more in the wilderness, but I think they're both good. From Melbourne, Australia, Gary, keep shining your lights. Melbourne, Australia, where it is probably morning, and you're in the future. You're coming to us from June 22nd. John P, go to Redwood, NP, National Park. I think what I'm going to do the Avenue of the Giants, and I think that's actually a state park. It's a California state park. I don't think I'm going to go to... I wanted to go to Sequoia National Park, but some other time. Hey, Red Jaguar, how is the rig holding up? Well, here it is. Minitini is holding up great. It's shining. The tires are holding up good. Well, I changed the tires down in Mississippi. In Gulfport, Mississippi, I changed the tires because, you know, I wanted to better save them. And they should last until Ohio, where I'm going to change them again, probably. You're too nosy. I enjoyed the hour-long video. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. CLT, thanks for putting the video up early for your members. The video is great. Thank you so much. CLT, Alex Cruz from Miami, Florida. And yeah, members and patrons, was it this morning that I released it? Even though I realized something, it's something technical and it's barely noticeable, but the video coming up on Sunday is gonna have slightly better quality. I noticed something as I was watching it. My mistake, I used the wrong compression scheme. Unless you watch it on a big screen, you probably won't notice the difference. But yeah, I re-uploaded it this morning, but yes. Make sure to check it out on Sunday, everybody else. And Zion turned out to be one of my favorite national parks as well. All right, everybody, we are at the 51-minute mark here, and we're gonna pretty much close it down at an hour because I'm starting to get dehydrated here in the torrid Texas heat. And we're having a great time, and you know, I'm gonna, you know, take a break, relax a little bit, and then we're gonna have that wine and cheese here and craft beer here in the camp. And we're gonna do it inside the pavilion. Yeah.
Yes, they're gonna open up for us.
Mm-hmm. Love the videos and love the podcast. Cheers to the Pelican Heads. Hi Robert, heard if you're driving through Virginia and fail to move over for emergency vehicles, it will be a misdemeanor effective July 1st. Well, that's good to know. I know most states are applying that rule, so yeah. National park with most to do. Probably out of the ones that I've been to, Death Valley. So much variety there and so many hikes, or I mean Zion too. And if you think about it, yeah, maybe even Acadia National Park in Maine. I mean, there's a lot to do in Red Jaguar. Over 300 viewers tonight. Yes, I think we picked at like 340, which it's actually a record for the channel. Roger and Yvette from Manchester, England. Roger is enjoying an Italian IPA. Now that's something I would like to try. By the way, Ely is dying to go to Italy, and we might go to Italy at some point sooner than later. Dry Arizona heat easier to handle than humid Miami heat, and here it feels kind of humid. It's not as humid as Florida, but it is pretty humid. Robert, what size engine is your truck? Good question. I believe it is a 3.6 V6, 3.6 liters. Yeah, because Kia was 3.5 and this one is 3.6. Okay. I'm okay, flies. You can go away now because my beer is gone. And let me know when you are in Ohio, Columbus here. I'm going to be in the Columbus area probably in late August. If not early September. But yeah. If you ever go back to Death Valley, go to Manzanar. And I'm going to go to the Manzanar now because I'm doing the 395 North. So I'm probably not going to do Death Valley, but I'm doing the 395 North, at least from the Los Angeles County North, at least all the way to Lake Tahoe. And then I'm probably gonna take I-80 and cross through Sacramento into the North Bay area. Probably Petaluma, Santa Rosa. CLT, maybe you should announce to move the live stream a bit later. So not so hot for you, 8 p.m. maybe? Now we're gonna keep it at this time because next week, I promise you, I'm gonna be at a cooler place for sure. Next week, Friday, I have to check with my travel plan, which is very much penciled in. But if all goes well, next weekend will probably be Santa Fe, New Mexico, maybe even a little further north into the Rockies. Maybe I'll even go into Colorado. At this point, the Colorado has never been in Colorado.
Huh. You have to head into Newtown.
Yeah, Newtown. And
Driving to the west.
Minitini has never been in Colorado. I've been in Colorado. We've been in Colorado with the rental RV, but never.
So you need a map for Colorado now.
No, it is in the map, but map for Minitini.
For the Colorado map.
The map. Well, the map is really me. The map because the map I have Alaska and I have Colorado and I have places where I've been by my driving and not vibing, not driving and vibing, but driving and pre RV life. All right, Savannah, Georgia. Have you visited all the missions yet? Did we do all the missions? We did 4,
We did go in
and I guess the Alamo will be the 5th one.
Right.
So yeah, technically we did visit all the missions. Mission San Jose being the larger one. Come to Colorado, Robert. Yeah, Stephen Fisher. I'm really thinking about going to Colorado. Maybe I'll do that Durango Railroad. That'll be really cool. That'll make a great video. Drunken Flies equals easy protein. That's kind of gross, Polly, but yeah, sure. IR100319. Man, you have a difficult name to say. IR10031981 on 1981. So okay. So you were born on October 3rd, 1981. Is that it? I don't know. Thank you so much for that super chat anyways. And hello, have a wonderful time in Texas. Thank you so much, IR. And El Guatero, thank you so much for that super chat, El Guatero. No pude ir porque no tenía una RV para la próxima vez. Que lo disfruten. Saludos desde Virginia. And he's saying that he couldn't come because he doesn't have an RV yet, but next time. Everybody who watches Traveling Robert eventually ends up buying an RV, so. And if you do get one, tell them I sent you. Maybe someday I'll get a commission out of one of these dealerships, Anyways, I'm just kidding, guys. Red Jaguar, I would like to see you do a few beaches along the way. Well, I'm going to do the Oregon coast. I don't know if they're going to be like swimming beaches, but I'm going to do beaches for sure. I'm going to do the Oregon coast and Washington coast. I'm part of the Northern California coast. I'm not going to be near any beaches unless it is a lake in a long time. Until I reach California, that is. All right, goodbye, Rhoda Fred, Brian Parra. Great chat. That one guy. Is Paul there?
Yeah, he's listening.
Paul, bring me a guitar so we can sing. So we can sing these people out. Go to the Columbia River Gorge. Yeah, I would love to go to the Columbia River Gorge. And
He's got to go get one out of the case. Hopefully he'll be out in the morning, too.
happy first day of summer. Thank you so much, Haiti Pierce. And Raul Mancha would love to hear you play some music. Yeah, I even got a keyboard. I was gonna do like an outdoor concert here, but it's kind of warm. Maybe we'll do one later, and maybe we can live stream it too. Cynthia Matthews, we are in San Antonio, Texas, in the Lone Star State. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure Robert stays cool and healthy. I will say healthy, cool. I mean, I'm a cool guy, naturally, but it is not really all that cool out here, let me tell you. Maybe start your chat with love music. Maybe I could do one of those, like Lionel Richie, kind of, hello, is it me you're looking for? Or something like that. Astoria, Oregon is on the coast, and it's where they filmed the Goonies. Yeah, I know, and they have that rock. It's called Haystack Rock. I want to see that also. That's definitely part of the plan. Astoria, Oregon, and happy summer solstice. Yes, longest day of the year, and one of the warmest as well. Here where we are, I had no idea that this part of Texas was this warm. How many miles do you have on the new truck? She's about 17,000, I think. We hit 17,000 a couple of days ago. Sometime, can you please talk about electric brakes on the Colorado and Mini? I mean, I'm no expert. I know that they work, and that's as far as my knowledge go. At some point, I'm gonna have to adjust them or replace them, but you know they work well. These beers rolling on the floor are getting me nervous. There he is. Lovely 81 in Eastern Washington. All right, my daughter moved to San Marcos, Texas. I'm going to visit her in September. All right, how about Europe? Slovakia invites you. Yes, I would love to visit the Tatra Mountains at some point in Slovakia. Robert, loved your movie in Amazon Prime. Binge watched it, and actually the Las Vegas movie is going to be coming into Amazon Prime any day now. Need to play Willie Nelson. You know, I don't know any Willie Nelson song. I have to update my repertoire.
Are you kidding? I can't play nearly as good as him.
Are you gonna play something?
No. I won't be able to pick though.
Yeah. You know, I never learned how to play with a pick. It's weird because I learned with classical guitar. You know, nylon strings. So this type of guitar is still kind of difficult for me to. Because it is the same, of course, but the strings are a little closer together here on the bridge, and it's. Robert, we need you back here on the Space Coast, Mike James. Hope to see you soon. Maybe I'll go for one of those Falcon Heavy lounges. Barry White. You want me to sing some Barry White? I don't know if I have the voice, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
How about some Elvis music? Yeah, I love Elvis. Don't be cruel. Too hard, that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it is you I'm thinking of. Hey Robert, drink another beer for me. You want me to get drunk and start singing like you know like some mariachi music or something? Hey Robert, Red Jaguar, how is the Togo working out since you've had it for a while? Well, I have to answer this one because I know you've been thinking about the Togo or you got one, and so far it's been pretty reliable. Sometimes Windows disconnects from it for no particular reason, but the Mac and the phone, rock solid. It's not the fastest thing in the world. Think the internet 10 years ago, which was adequate. You could stream, you could watch TV on it and everything, but it wasn't like the blazing fast like connections we have nowadays. That's what it is. I'll probably get like 10K down. I mean 10 mega down and 10 up. Not like the 100 we get on a home connection, but it's good. It's very adequate. It took me about 45 minutes to upload a 4K 45-minute video, so it's fine. It's fine. It works well. It's very reliable, and you get that feeling of almost being at home. Granted, I've only been in metropolitan areas. Now, when I go into the desert on Sunday, that'll be another story. We'll see. We'll see how it works when you get a weaker signal. All right, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not gonna be able to answer every single question because we've been at this 1 hour and 4 minutes, and we're gonna call it a night because we got more IPAs to drink, more friends to meet, and more roads to travel. I felt bad for the people that left too soon. I can't hear Robert play. And CLT wants to hear Benny Morey. Juan Benny Moreja. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. I'm riding in my RV, whoa, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yes, I'm free in my RV. Thank you, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy first day of summer. And we'll see you next Friday. Same time, same YouTube channel. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, midnight, Europe. Bye.